You can already see Renegades in position to try and stop this here. There's going to need to be some great deagle shots in order to get entries onto this site. Oh, and actually, they push him out to the left side there, so Shazam, he's ready to take that shot with the deagle. Scary still out of hiding. Azar responds now with a double. He has been tagged down. Nap and Nifty come back in for 2 more. It is just Sick at the end of the day, but Sick's making the best of a bad situation, up to 3 kills all of a sudden. And you'll remember Shazam got the last one. If he checks behind him right now, he can clutch this out. It's going to come down to timing, however, and Azar ends up winning it out from the backside, takes out the last man alive for Misfits, and still keeps Renegades on top.
He was literally maybe half a second away from being prepared to get that last kill. Such a nice attempt. And the third one right here, boom.
I haven't really seen some of the big hitters from Misfits come alive so far in this map. There's like Shazam and whatnot. Been a couple of good shots, but ultimately haven't accomplished too much. And this time it's a much slower paced push out. There's not an immediate trade situation, and GIWAVAY, I didn't even see him peek, but he gets it done. And there's the shot from Shazam, as now he's going to be able to take down Azar. Much better this time for the Misfits. Molly's going to make things a little bit chaotic there on the backside of the trade. In fact, it does completely burn out GIWAVAY. Nifty and Ustillo are taking this back with just the 2 of them now. Sick left alive, but he also went in to pick up an M4 in the process of this one. Hides behind the smoke, gets that first kill, and catches Nifty on the way down from upper in order to win out the round and finally give Misfits another round. Very quickly here, looking for the execution just through T-Con itself. Ustillo tries to get in the way, but unfortunately just walks right into Sick. He's also going to be able to pick up a second kill here. Now did trade one of the GIWAVAY, and Azar's found in the open here too. Sick's just making it work. Nifty trying to trade it back, but he's only got an ump, so he'll go down quickly to Sean. Now JKS lines him out in the open, and he just dropped the bomb too. Big pickup for him. He already knows where Ominek's playing from. Ominek should be able to trade that Mac 10 out for something better. There should be a whole litter of bodies on the field. But Ominek's going to very, very carefully go down the speedway here. See if he can wrap around the JKS. JKS will spot it, and then a ranged battle. From a theoretical point of view anyway, JKS should be able to win it. But we'll see. As Ominek's going to get a little bit creative with the Mac 10 jumping out into the open. But yep, JKS will take it. Does Nifty expect to see this? No, but they kind of missed their chance to immediately impact on it. But they can still obviously find some success. Moving in on the complete flank. They got to move a little bit quickly here, though, as they are losing players relatively fast. And Shazam, oh, come on, he's right in the open there. There you go. Finally, some success for him. But it is just him and Sick now. But very quickly, Shazam combos into that second kill. He didn't see this player on the left side yet, so he's still going to be able to peek him, knock him out, and now Sick stands in a 1v2. It's probably the best player they could have given a chance to clutch this, however. So let's see if he can do it. As he goes out into the open, no, Ustillo denies it. And with a 3K from him, that will be the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Renegade that take control here on Train. Quickly swing back to get into position. I like the spot that Nifty's taking right now. It's just a pixel angle here to spot these players as they push forward. Smoke's moving out. No one trying to flash at that corner just yet, and the CT's responding with their own variety. Nifty spots him through the pinhole there. Takes down Sean Garris, knocks him out. Great response flash, too. Is going to be able to blind these players on the front lines here. And you're still getting another kill on Sick. It limits the options for Misfits to a huge degree. He still is going to walk forward, leaps down, and kills Shazam. And while Ominek will trade for one more, that'll be the end of it. And finally, we do have a clean round for Renegades on the board for their CT side as they take their second of the half and now go up to map point.
Nifty just shows us how fast he is. He just like has that pixel peek and gets the shot. I mean, it's not a right angle, so it's a little bit, you have a little bit more time to react because you see their body for longer.
But they do have to have quite a few downgrades in the mix. 3 FAMASes, Ominek spamming on one player to start it off. Not the best tell for the Renegades here. Ustillo down at 50, and Ominek's just going to continue the rampage here into what could be the last round for regulation time. Is Sick is going to be able to take him down, and now they're just melting these Renegades players here now. It's a completely different story from what we had in the first half. JKS tries to survive here. He'll get the 1 kill. Nifty, though, also going to be grouping up with him in a second, but in a 2v4, while there's no saving anymore, they're going to have to attempt it. One additional pickup, but now he finally goes down to Ominek, leaving only JKS alive to fight here. 1v3. Clutch it, would win the map. He doesn't check below the rafters, so there's the tie. But now GIWAVAY has been able to rotate back in, so they have a little bit of additional presence from him this time. But Azza jumps over the doorway there just to get himself onto the other side. Quickly swing it open and close too. Now Sick will molly this off, tries to block the pathway. The same can be sent for the other side here. Sick's going to be able to pick up the first kill, wraps it for a quick second one, and now everyone else is stuck because of the Molotovs there. So great elimination being done here by Misfits. Great usage of the utility. Nifty is allowed to get this first trade, but they have a lot more work to do if they want to get back into this round. Starting it off well, but Sick through the paneling is going to hit one more and then a second as Azar tries to push him. Nifty left alive, but it's Sick to kill every single member of the Renegades as he gets the ace. Same main for the most part here. Sean will go into it, but Nifty's going to be drawn out because of all the squeaky pressure. So he's going to have to get into position at fork here, otherwise he would risk himself out. Just barely gets blinded. They saw him, however, but he gets out, lines up the double. Amanek and Shazam now both dead. He knows he has Sick on the other side of the forklift too, tries to quickly peek him, but they hold it, and Sick comes out huge here right now with a double kill for himself. He's alone. He's going to have to ace it to clutch right now for Misfits.
Oh, is this a fake? Oh.
Now goes out into the open, tries to find one more kill, but Naf will trade him out. Here we go here now with Saw's being thrown back to Quad. That should send Sick out into the open here. At least to a safer position. There's a great flash onto him too. That's going to send him back to a new spot again. Yustillo wrapping and gets that first kill. He has to recover quickly, but no, can't do it. Despite that though, Sick also was killed by Naf on the way into the site here. Nifty playing with flames, but he's going to be able to get a kill anyway. Gets the second two. It's down to Amanek 1v4 to clutch this, as otherwise Renegades will successfully recover and win out this map anyway. We can see him going out, gets that first kill there. 3 more kills to go though, and the Molly in the way. He also has to deal with the crossplayer on Highway. He doesn't see that coming at all. JKS gets the final kill, and it's the Renegades that finally take control in triple OT, making it a 2-0 for the night for them.
Stairs, short B, uncontested. Long A control has been taken. This is kind of a risk because it's a big walk, but you know, not uncommon to do this. Now they do have a big flank that they could potentially capitalize on. Zach also gets crushed. He gets information, but that also initiates the B players into holding on to the site for dear life, and they can delay.
Morals are going to quickly swing up over here to the site to try and get fast control. Optic ready to hold on to it as their players just split. Destiny completely blind. HS. Oh my goodness, he doesn't notice Destiny. He was standing there for a solid 5 seconds, and now he wraps around and gets a second kill and a third now as well. Completely decimating the enemy team, and now number 4, it's just like clockwork for him, walking through the entire site, killing every single member of Optic. What are they doing? Just handing these kills to Destiny. Horby's gonna be able to move in and get the last kill against Magist. The flank does absolutely nothing, and now Immortals go up, I believe, to map point now.
Jeez.
He gets a shot off, but no kill.
It's a straight up good gun to have in stairs.
Mixwell, however, uses the hole in the wall, or door, technically, to be able to spot out one player. Oh, problem is, oh no, they don't see this coming at all. Bolts pushes out from construction, kills them both because he had went into the site, and there you have it. They do it, ladies and gentlemen. This brand spanking new Immortals roster.
Into their hand. Now Optic are up to 12 rounds.
Nice nade, look at that.
Oh my god, that's
100.
insane, yeah. That's as good as it gets. That's more than 100.
39. I couldn't even do that much, but anyway. Freiberg and Magisk both going to be able to pick up kills here. Magisk even gets a second now. Freiberg goes down, and a nade kill comes out from Bolts too. Bolts even holding on for a third now.
Oh my god, I thought he was going to hit that. Molly is good.
He's gonna.
Oh my god. That's
he really wanted the plant there.
Yeah.
And he should have been able to see that player going up Highway, but ultimately HS is just going to run him over here. Tad. But still, now advantage to Optic. They just can't lose an extra player here. They're going to walk right in at the moment. The timing is great for Alu. He gets the kill. Zach to trade for one. It's got to be the coach to clutch it here now. Otherwise, they're going to be out of this and trade 1-1 for the night. He can't do it. Magisk will close out for Optic Gaming, and with that, they're going to take control 16-10.
Okay, just having absolutely every answer for it. Now we're going to see them hit the outer bomb site for the first time here. Semphis just trying to clear a line, do anything with that scout in hand as Phelps actually takes down Davey. And Coldzera here is in an interesting little spot.
Yeah, but Fallen,
that's all.
They only need to use Fallen at this stage because he's just absolutely on point so far. It almost takes down Semphis as well. You had a feeling that Fallen would hit that.
Pelo fundo pode rolar uma passagem agora. Escapa da Bang. Vai conseguir o avante enquanto o Phelps acaba caindo. E o Fallen!
The stage, and why not? He's a single player on B side, finally gets punished for it. Rightfully so. But even if SK concede this round and the next round, what do they do from here?
Yeah. I mean, at this stage, I'm sure the Spice guys, you never want to count yourself out of it, but they might just be just scratching their heads a little bit going, hey, how do we answer these guys? They do find a couple of frags there, so it is a 3-on-3 there, still holding the CZs, and Fallen just hits this shot onto Davey as he's trying to get onto the inner side. It's absolutely gross. Falls down to the coal train and will just hold the line there. Drone managed to pick up an AK with only 6 HP. Got a couple of flashbangs. Bomb is down though, and so is he. A couple of times not finding too much, getting caught out of position, getting taken down by Fallen. And there you have it once again. Fallen just opened up with that Glock onto Semphis here, and we'll see if they can hold down something. They make their way through.
Nope, that's
out
it.
Out of sight, and yeah.
And it's just even like in the pistol round, you can see that like a lot of the time, you have to be careful of that Ivy play with a USP because it can shut you down at range. But Fallen had nothing to worry about because he knew his teammates were going to push out and there was like no threat coming out. It's just like at this stage, if Mitch can get a kill, I think that's his first kill of the entire game. I don't think he's actually picked up a kill until then. Probably have to confirm it as it's now all down towards Mitch. 26 HP, there you have it. That's it, 16-0 GG. If you've got 2 Nana, you can't take top mid control with 3 people, especially given how Splice are going to be split up. So, you take early Nana control, you get the favorable trades, in this case 1 for 2, sick. Then you can float one more player back towards CT and Cold Zero. Oh my goodness, you can't just individually peek him, guys. What are you doing?
It's pretty insane to think that he is the secondary AWPer, but manages to clean up top mid with a 3K.
I love these setups coming out from SK. You can see Cold Zero. This is such an off angle to hold as an AWP. That is uncharacteristic for him to miss it. But Fallen might be in danger. Good start from Mitch, actually. Now the round's been blown alive. So the double AWP setup in apps, definitely not something you see normally, but really just a failure in terms of, I'd say, a little bit of aim in Taco. It's not a position you expect Taco to be playing at. He's going to get at least 1 for response. He now knows where Roker is. Roker does well to answer 1, but where's the other people? They're coming out from balcony. They've got balcony and pit control right now, so Taco's going to be locked out of this.
Yeah, this is going to be a very difficult retake here. Still a little bit of utility in that molly in hand. Taco makes it all the more easier by finding Mitch's head there and finds Davey as well.
Splice?
He's on a 4K. He knows exactly where the last player is. Bomb has been dropped as well. So he needs to just wait for his teammate to rotate around, and Semphis is stuck. Bomb is dropped. There's still a little bit of time left, so it looks like Fur might get away with this. He's just locked down there. Opts for the AK, and Fur will pick up that last frag. So Taco doing great work to shut it down. It looks like the faint signs of life once again. It's just been shut down, and you're just face palming over there, aren't you, Karath?
Okay, so Drone may have spotted out 1 member, but still 45 seconds left to work with. There's plenty of time, and Semphis can't really give his life away needlessly, but there's a really well-timed peek to at least take down Fallen. There's an AWP actually lost in Fur, trying to go in for the entry, but there's no backup. Cold Zero also falling in. Semphis now playing a little bit more explosive. That's what Splice need. And now, at least Splice doing a little bit of work to get themselves back into it. And Semphis, he wants the ace, and this is looking a little bit messier. There you have it, the fake towards A this time around. Just leaving Taco behind as the lurk player, just going to be making noise by himself. And you can see the rotation has kind of been drawn a little bit. They don't want to move off too much because they realize that they only have CZs to work with at the B site. And SK just walked up here really, really close. And they spot it out. But Roker finds 1. Davey finds another 1. Davey! He gets another dink down. But it's not enough for now. Cold Zero's allowed access to the bomb site. Semphis, is he spotted and moved towards Barbecue? I don't think he has. Semphis, all he has to do is land this single shot. And he does do so. He knows that Taco's coming in from Nana. He's just got to wait for Drone to come across. They have a kit on Semphis. Semphis just locking down the line with a Deagle, and Taco coming across, tags him once, doesn't know where the other one is, and Drone, and Semphis gonna swing at the same time. Drone! He gets the headshot! He doesn't need the kit, he's got plenty of time, and Splice bringing into overtime. I was gonna say something really mean to myself, but I'm not. Today is the day where I just... Mitch! He's been playing lights out.
This is just rolling.
Come on,
needs to find some sort of spray, but Davey will take him down once again. This is 5-on-3. This is gonna go for one of an upset, especially coming off that 16-0 from Train. Now it's a 5-on-3. Bomb will go down in complete control. This is going to be such a difficult site to take. And even worse because Roker and Semphis just shut it down straight away. Now it's down to Cold Zero. He is the player that has every opportunity to kind of clutch this back around, but they know exactly where he is. He's smoked, he's mollied. The name will raid out. Will do a little bit of damage on a couple of players. He pushes through the molly. Will come through construction. Finds 1 nice shot at that, but still 3 players up. He finds the second. Cold Zero just needs to go absolutely ham right now. Had a chance to find it, but actually will smoke out the bomb, go for every single chance. He's got 1 player holding towards Dark there. He knows where he is. He's just going to go for it. Faced him, and he does get taken down. So a bit of flair there at the death for Cold Zero. But SK get taken down after winning Train 16-0. What is going on?
Peeking out. There's a flashbang, but it's not going to catch him out. And Twist, just a little bit too sharp and aware, will be able to get the 2-for-1 trade, even though he incurs heavy, heavy damage. But still going to be favorable for the CTs overall, as JDM does get tagged down quite low, but a Liege steps up on the A bomb site as Stanislaw on the B will push forward now. And Peter, what? Just barely steps onto the top of the ladder, gets the kill towards a Liege. And this is very, very doable all of a sudden for the Complexity, because the last 2 members are quite low. Def finds 1, hasn't spotted out Twist just yet towards Old Hell, but Stanislaw has managed to make his way through Pop Dog. So this is up to Peter to make his way out, and I think he knows that Pop Dog is a little bit dirty. So they're just going to stay hidden.
Yeah, Twist here just waiting for something to be given his favor. Peter might get caught out here if he doesn't check the line. He does have the 8 OP in hand, but he's so low. If only knew no scope gets on, so nice clear there of that angle. Now it's just down to Stanislaw. He's got a molly in hand, tries to take the fight, but all shots being whiffed by both parties here. Now just trying to go for something with the Glock.
Oh my goodness.
That is just not what you want to go down. That was definitely a round for Complexity to win there, and maybe we'll see what can happen. This looks like the flashes ran out.
So that's how he connects to Stanislaw. Oh, no, Def, you don't want to be looking in the wrong direction. Peter, though, at least finds one in trade, and Slemmy should be able to shut down the AWP. He's spotting out the information. He's going to play the long game. He's going to play the bait game, and he spotted out JDM, takes him out there, spots out a leash, but can't get the trade. 3-on-3. There is a single kit on Android to work with. Twist just playing on the default position, just waiting for Peter to peek out right now, as now Yaystar is also coming across. Stanislaw is just staying hidden on the ladder at Heaven. He won't be spotted out by the push. Now Twist, he will take the duel with the Galil. It's working out in the favor quite handedly. Now it's all to Stanislaw and Yaystar. He's pushing up, and Stanislaw falls to his death. Complexity will take it in towards overtime. It's all up to JDM to kind of hold this angle. He's just surrounded from all sides. He gets one. Oh, what is that, JDM? Take a lounge, ladies and gentlemen, because he is absolutely insane right now. I guess that also applies towards JDM as well. It doesn't matter if you're going, at the bottom of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
If you do stuff like that to win the game, ultimately that's what counts.
Off a little bit.
But not pushing onto B side. So this is going to mean Android's going to suss this out and go, there's no presence here. JDM is just scoped in, but he's not finding anything. And so it just allows Complexity to kind of still sit on towards the A bomb site. And Deft, he's still alive, still staying in a dangerous position. And as long as he can take down a few, there it is. He's taking down a Legion. Yaystar in Depth. Really locking down this A bomb site. Absolutely crucial for Complexity to be able to lock this down. As a flashbang, Twist is just going to duck towards safety. They do have more members watching over in that angle. And Android won't find the first pick. Twist! What a huge play coming out from Twist. This should be all it, because now down towards Slemmy. He's surrounded from all angles. He's been dinked at least once through the edge of the wall. Still dancing around and trying to find an angle. But Stanislaw, he's on the side. Two people pushing forward. They're just tapping away at his feet. They're harming his toes. And there you have it. Stanislaw is finally going to close out. The hero of the previous round. Fitting, he's able to win it for Liquid 25-22, triple overtime.
Bring up that 12th round, and it'll be the first round in a little while as we actually see Def taking out Nitro.
Oh my goodness, you can't just dry peek like that, Stanislaw. Oh my goodness, that round was like Liquid. They did so much work on the back of JDM getting the picks. Look at those Molotovs coming forward. Perfect timing. Twist, though, can still shut this down if he can find a little bit of damage on towards Peter. Depth come across. Oh no, he's going to miss it at Peter. Still challenging the line. He's lost the bomb, and I think that's about it. Slemmy's on the lurk, one-on-one. Twist on the site. Slemmy on 38 HP. Has a Molotov smoke to work with. All Twist needs to do is hide. Oh, but there's Molotov. It might be perfect. The Molotov's flying in towards default. Twist needs to move. He's dropped down. He's died in the Molotov. Slemmy, 300 IQ play.
This could be shut down, which would almost guarantee going into overtime as Twist opens up onto 2, bringing back that form we saw on Train. It looks like they're going to stack up towards broken wall here. Peter finds 1, and Yaystar actually backs up, so now it's a 2-on-2 situation. Yaystar tag down to 37. He's got a single smoke in hand. Slemmy, this is key. He needs to find the frag onto Stanislaw, which he does. So now it's 2-on-1. Nitro with that AWP in hand needs to find those one-on-ones to give himself any opportunity. Takes out his P250, makes a bit of noise there. That should be the cue